Welcome back to my a new episode. I'm gonna talk about money today and finer things in life. Do we need them? Are they good? Are they junk? And how money affects us in general. But first, let me jump into the very exciting part of my channel, sharing comments. Um, Here's one from my last episode. I saw a girlfriend in a movie. Zombie Return Part 3. Wow. I knew there would be someone out there, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I had a feeling she's up there, but thank you. That's helpful. Um, Appreciate it. Money. So, is money bad? Is money good? That's general question. I think simple answer is money is good. Money is great because it gives us freedom, ability to live, and allows us to live and make choices. But what we always refer to as a bad money is not the money itself. It the side effect it comes with that affects a lot of people. So let's go a little bit deeper into it. Well, obviously having money helps because if you are struggling, if it's really difficult to make ends meet month after month, and you don't own your place, yes, it's no brainer. Absolutely, having money helps because there is a certain sweet spot of financial freedom that is required for you to live with that peace, with that peace of mind that instead of focusing on making every single financial deadline every month, you can breathe, you can live your life, you can plan, and you can be stress free without that financial burden knocking on your door every few days, weeks or so. So yeah, absolutely it helps. But is there a what happens? Where's that sweet spot? What happens before and after? Yeah. So like I said before, chasing that sweet spot is a difficult living. Absolutely. But where is this sweet spot? Where do we consider that we have enough money to live a comfortable life? I think it really depends where you live in the world or in America. I live in New Jersey. How many children you have if you have a family, and also what age you are. So I was thinking about this a little bit, and I would consider the sweet spot in New Jersey for a young family with two children, family of four, would be around $200,000 a year household income. So what happens if you make less? Well, if you make a lot less, yeah, it's gonna be difficult or at a certain point impossible to make your financial obligations every month, and you're gonna be stressed, you're gonna be fighting, you're gonna be losing your mind trying to get another job, juggle between two, three jobs, maybe working super long hours. It's not a way to live. But if you are around that 200,000 in New Jersey for a family of four, I think if you have reasonable financial expectations and a healthy financial approach to living, meaning you don't spend unnecessarily money on things you don't need and waste money on things that completely make no sense or services. Um, yeah, that amount of money is definitely going to produce comfortable living. I think it allows you to live comfortably, take maybe 2 vacations a year, and still save money for future needs, future planning. Obviously, having extra money helps a lot more. So, but what happens if you actually keep going way past that sweet spot? Is it gonna change your quality of living? Like, are you gonna experience some kind of wow change? Well, I don't think so. I think that sweet spot represents the place of your financial freedom where you can comfortably live, enjoy life, take breaks, go on vacations, purchase things that you need, and save some money. But going above that sweet spot, not saying is a bad thing, but it will not drastically improve your lifestyle. You will not feel a sudden rush of happiness. Yes, the sweet spot is something, financial sweet spot is something that if you fall way below, you may not be living a happy lifestyle. So let's say if we were to compare this to a car value, let's say a sweet spot would be around like a new car for $50,000. So if you owned a very used car worth $5,000 and that car breaks down a lot, that car has a heating that goes on and off in the winter, AC that rarely works, almost never works, and you never know when you leave your house if you're gonna make from A to B. You sometimes have to call a lot AAA. Yeah, that's not a way to live. But if you move up to, let's say, that new car, $50,000 car, and that you purchase every so many years, that car gets you comfortably from point A to B. Most likely AC always works, heating always works, and you probably have enough comfortable space, and the features that this car comes with are probably usable on a daily basis. Now, if you go to a higher value car, yeah, you will get more gadgets, but you are not getting really a huge benefit from the sticker price difference. So if you go to a $150,000 car, $300 million car, you most likely will not be able to utilize the features that this car comes with. If you have that fancy $1 million car which is able to go 180 miles, 150 miles, there's no public road where you can go that fast. There's almost no place where you can hit that gas pedal to accelerate that quickly. So, yeah, it's a nice looking car, but that's where it starts and ends. It's just a visual feature with no physical features for you to experience on public streets. So it's kind of like a sugar rush in your head that, oh, okay, well, my dream car came. I spent $300,000, $1 million, and I got that car. But do I ever use what it can do? Almost never. Do I feel better? Well, maybe temporary sugar rush, but it's not a happiness feeling. It's just a temporary sugar rush from driving in and maybe, feeling that, oh yeah, I'm on that status level, or people are stopping and noticing me, and that gives me a boost. That kind of feeling. But it's not a huge life improvement driving that car versus that $50,000 car as it is between the $5,000 clunker that breaks down versus 50,000. So that sweet spot represents kind of the same feeling that if you have purchased a house, you have enough living space for your children, you have enough money to go on 1, 2 vacations a year, you have enough money to purchase the necessary things that you need, and still save a little bit. Yeah, if you make a little bit more, save a little bit more, that's great. But anything past that is not gonna improve your lifestyle. You're not gonna feel any difference in life quality that will make you feel like more happy, more accomplished. That feeling is only in your head, because physically it's impossible to improve something. How do I know that? Let's talk a little bit back about this sentence. Get what you need, not what you want. So the concept of lifestyle, of what we are after, the money, works somehow like that sentence from a famous song. What we need as humans is not really that much. But we live in times where everything around us is made us feel that we need so much more, because someone else is making a profit, making it, selling it, and making us feel that it's absolutely necessary, that we need all those things that they provide. And we need to go on a certain type of vacation, book certain type of hotel, eat that super high-end meal, because anything else is not acceptable. Well, here's an example. If you go on a exotic vacation into the most expensive hotel, experience those dinners, high-end dinners where they present culinary recipes that are mind-blowing. Yeah, it's an experience, but someone that goes to similar location, to a basic hotel with basic meal, can have similar or even better experience if they stay more within the local environment. They explore their local environment. They explore local culinary dishes. They touch the culture. They talk to local people. If they put more hands on during that trip there, that could be similar, even possibly a better experience. So the difference is pretty much in your head. If that upper high-end approach is absolutely necessary for you, well, I think it's a feature that exists in our imagination. This is something that we have created in a society, being obsessed with that certain level of luxury. Yeah, obviously, there is some things that when they are made better, they perform better. But the luxury in general is not something that improves our life in an incredible way when it's past that sweet spot. It's mostly a thing in our mind to make up for us lacking the natural ability to experience happiness. Because if we experience happiness, we generally don't look for that top shelf in everything, because that is considered a sugar rush feeling. It comes and goes, and there's always another higher mountain of the higher end that is going to make us feel better, but it won't. It won't. So, as humans, we don't really need it a lot. We can achieve happiness, which is a state of mind, from healthy lifestyle, healthy living, healthy approach. But if you keep chasing that happiness by chasing high end, that luxury, because you think this is the ultimate solution, it's a fairy tale. It's not sustainable. It's just a road with sugar rush stops that never ends. Ultimately, it never leads to natural feeling of happiness. Well, I'll give you an example from my life. Years back, I was a bit obsessed with stereo, high-end stereo, because I wanted to be an audiophile. I wanted to have the best. Not the best in the world, but I would pretty much consider it really high quality. So, over the years, many years back, I spent probably over $25,000 on my stereo equipment. Years back, that's much higher value than it is now. I didn't really listen to it that much. I spent so much time, so much money researching, and when I got it, the excitement evaporated quickly, because there was always higher price, better out there. Since then, I have made a lot of changes with my life, my approach, my way of thinking, my way of valuing things, what I consider valuable, what I consider healthy, what I consider needed, and some things that I can live without. Since then, I have downgraded my stereo to probably less than 20%, maybe 15 to 10% of its value from those days. And guess what? I listen to it a lot more, 5, 10 times more, and I enjoy it, and I'm happy. I don't have to look for another higher shelf. The quality of the sound is still mind-blowing, but I get to enjoy it. I got rid of that sugar rush drive to get better, higher. I was able to make peace with things that actually make sense, things that I need. Do I need that $3,000 stereo? No. But I definitely don't need $25,000, $30,000 stereo. Definitely don't need that. So what happens with the bad side effect of money when we are affected by it? Well, as we all know, we live in this generation where we are bombarded every single day with so many things, and this illusion of luxury is so much attached to this new generation of internet and social media fascination, where people with so many luxurious things at a young age appear in those videos, being happy, getting this and that. Well, a lot of those videos are made for the sole purpose of promoting something. So we go out there and purchase. And also that those people who buy those fancy things. They live on a sugar rush journey um, that is kind of on a high at this moment, but not necessarily sustainable or something that will be their lifestyle in a couple of months or years. The fact that they made into internet by being a social influencer or some kind of promoter out there could be a temporary thing. But this generation, the teenagers, keep watching it and think this is the way to go. When you fall into that trap of chasing that luxury, high-end stuff because it's so necessary for you, it's not a healthy road because there's always better things and there's always more expensive things, but they are so outside the sweet spot of what we need that they are just a basic illusion that so many people keep chasing and losing years and so much money just to discover at some point that they were never happy. Every little step they made that was supposed to be wow lasted so little it did not translate into sustainable happiness. So, in conclusion, I believe money is very important and helps us live a decent, comfortable life. But if we spend our life constantly raising that sweet spot artificially to the point where it has nothing to do with reality of things, what we need versus want, it's a suicide direction of going up that mountain, and at a certain point there is a nosedive drop off. What we really need is a strong mind, strong body, and obviously healthy mind. And that can help us bring our financial expectations down to earth. So we focus on important things, focus on our health, our spouses, connection with our spouses, connection with our kids, ability to have a healthy and happy time instead of constantly chasing that higher end that is nothing but a illusion in our heads. And pigment of social media fascination because someone else is making money on that unreal dream. So live happy, buy healthy choices, have reasonable expectations, get what you really need, not what you want, because those things that you want will not make you happy for a long time. Thank you.